I started coming to Kenya in 2017 as a missions and outreach director for my brother's church back in the U.S. And so I would bring teams here every year, and I fell in love with it. I had been to a lot of places, but there was something so special about Kenya. And so I really felt in my heart in that moment that the Lord was prompting me to start an organization here in Kawangware. I moved here to Nairobi, Kenya to start Eden's Hope. And so we have three main buckets of ministry. We have our kids ministry, which includes our sponsorship program. And then we also do a kids program when the kids are on holiday, and then as well as school ministry. And then we also have our Living Hope Pregnancy Center. And so we have a crisis pregnancy center where women from ages 25 and below can come to receive holistic care as they enter into the season of motherhood amidst their crisis and unwanted pregnancies. We believe that in offering the hope of the gospel, they can also have hope for a better life for themselves. I don't think you can stem away from Matthew 28, right? It's not an option that Christ gives us, it's a command. And so I want people to know Jesus. I want people to know the heart of our Father and where their identity lies. And so wherever I can go to share that with people, that's where I want to be. Not even necessarily always evangelizing and presenting the gospel, but showing them what the gospel is. I think that is something that is unique here in Kenya, that people know what the gospel is, right? But have they been shown what the gospel is? Have they been shown the love of Christ? And so we had one mom that lived with me a couple weeks ago, and she had experienced significant trauma. And so she was kicked out of her home, and so she came to live with me. But she was so angry at God. And she was like, how can a loving God exist if this is the pain that I have to go through? And after walking with her for several months now, I received a text the other day just thanking me. And at the bottom of it, it said, I think I'm starting to believe in God. And that's the greatest joy. I don't think there is anything better than someone saying, because of the love that you have shown me, because of Christ, I now believe in God and want to give my life to Him. I think there's a lot of challenges that missionaries face. I think they're going to be different based off of the context and where the missionary is coming from. You have different culture, you have different food, you have different languages. I think for me, the biggest challenge that I have faced is just a lack of community. I am 8,000 miles away from my family. I am not married, I don't have kids, I came all alone. And so coming to a place that isn't my home, that I'm trying to create a home in, is very challenging. It's very isolating. A lot of y'all go home with your family after church, right? And I go home alone. Everything rises and falls on the church. The church has a very big responsibility. I mentioned the Great Commission earlier, and it's not an option, right? It's a command. We are all called to it in some way or form. And so I want to challenge you. You start in your Jerusalem, right? Acts 1:8, where we start in our Jerusalem. I started in my Jerusalem in America, and the Lord has taken me to the ends of the earth. You have to step up and take the opportunities that God has given you. Come and be the hands and feet with us. Come volunteer with us. I think it's so important for Kenyans to pour into Kenyans. It doesn't take a missionary to come in to pour into locals. And so you have an obligation as a believer to be the hands and feet of Jesus. Start today. Say yes today. The Lord is doing a lot, and He wants you to be a part.